Son of biscuit. Yo. Welcome back to another edition of the Cruising Podcast. This is your host, Andrew Cruz. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Where you can find the Cruising Podcast is on Apple Podcast. Yo, I've been doing good for the past 2 weeks. And of course I fuck it up now. Apple Podcasts, Twitch, YouTube, and also on SoundCloud, Mixcloud, Stitcher. You can find me anywhere you need to find all your podcast needs, baby. Woo! No? All right, cool. As everybody, if you can see the title of this, the title of it is a way better Sunday. Yeah, it was a way better Sunday than I had the last week. Way better. Yeah, the Eagles won. The Sixers won at some point this weekend. Sixers are 3-0 now after beating the Atlanta Hawks. Also, the Astros won. Excellent. It was great. Had a good day at work. I did, just went in, I'm at that point where like I might get mad at work now, but it's just like fuck it. I don't even why get mad? You can't just get mad anymore. Like you just gotta do your thing and put your head down, just keep working, man. That's all it is, I guess. Literally Monday inspirational is just chips might keep working. Chips might be down, keep working. That's all it is, man. Fuck it. That's all at the end of the day, at the end of the motherfucking day, it's gonna get the same paycheck. So it is what it is. So I had a way better Sunday, man. I got to watch my team win. Just found out that somebody I work with listens to the podcast. So I gotta, maybe change up some of the things I do on here, kind of, take my chill it out a little bit, I don't know. Just change up this whole thing. But Call of Duty came out on Thursday night and was great. I mean, but I think my problem is like when I was playing Call of Duty, is that when I started playing it, I think I did something a little bit too much. I think I played the game. I don't know. You ever you ever want to date someone in your lifetime and like they're it's too good to be true, and then you go and like you start dating them and like I want to date this person. Hell, might even want to do some extracurricular activities, but you go a little bit too quickly, and like you've been waiting so long, you get so excited, and then boom, it's now they think of the expectation of shit's gonna suck. That's practically what happened with Call of Duty. I might have went a little bit too hard in the pain in the game, and now I got fatigue from the game. Like I just was sitting here watching, and I was like, "Fuck, man, I'm tired. I'm playing this game. I literally played for 6 hours the other night. Went a little crazy on it. As you guys can see on the live stream, that's what I got. Crud muffin. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, fuck. But I played a little bit too hard. But let me tell you something. The game is fucking amazing. I think they did a fantastic job with this game. I think they did everything they could to really revive the franchise. And so I just wanted to put that out there. Just first of all, I'm going to have a full review on it on Wednesday, but just to make sure everybody understands that what happened was I blew my wad on Call of Duty, and like I got a little bit fatigued. I started playing other games. And I was like, these games aren't as fun. These games aren't as fun as they used to be now, man. I might need to go back on 2K for a little bit because I think I did hold it too much. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So yeah, man, it is what it is, man. I love playing the game. I'm still going to continue to play it. I want to continue to live stream it. If you haven't seen the Instagram yet, I have extended the donation period from like today, probably won't even live stream today, but probably tomorrow till November 10th. And then on November 11th, every donation that is given that day, which is Veterans Day, Every donation that is given that day will go to the Wounded Warriors Foundation. As you guys might know, I think I said this last week, but I just want to make sure it's close and dear to my heart because of my one of my littles in my fraternity is a former it has been a combatant in Afghanistan and also has received the Purple Heart, and I want to make sure I do something to give back. So I also have quite a few. Actually, yeah, I got quite a few fraternity brothers that have served in the military, so I want to give back. It's time. It's time to give back, man. If you know about history, soldiers are probably the worst treated out of everyone. Even when people, do the whole like we give you first class seats and stuff like that, that's like the least somebody can do. And I feel like this is the best I can do right now. You know what I'm saying? To give back to those that have protected mine and my family's freedom. So on November 11th, no matter what day it is, because clearly I've not checked the calendar and clearly I can give two fucks about that, I will have a live donation for the Wounded Warrior Foundation. All proceeds will go to the Wounded Warrior Foundation. Also, before that, the 10th, before, it's going towards the SBISD Educational Foundation, aka the Spring Branch Independent School District. Man, that's the only thing I don't like about Houston, man. It's like too many fucking school districts, but it is what it is. Oh, but all the school districts, all the proceeds will go towards Spring Branch ISD. So what you can do is deliver deliver bits to Twitch, and I will start like a PayPal situation. I don't want to do that though. It seems like sleazy. I'll figure that part out. It seems weird to do. But definitely you can deliver bits on Twitch, and I'll figure something out for YouTube because I will be live streaming a lot. So that's it. Hey, I might have a little contest for it. Might make a little contest. Yeah. We'll see. It's a lot of. Here's my problem. It's just everybody needs to understand. The shit that I do is very unplanned. Like everything, I need to start planning stuff a little bit better. I do have, this is something I want to do. I know I have the idea. I have a great heart. I want to do this, but I don't plan shit right. I don't really. I just like is what it is. I can deal. Yeah. It's just everything I do is I just like to jump in head first in the shit and just see what the hell happens afterwards. But especially with this podcast. So yeah. So today I'm supposed to be talking about movies and TV, and I will be talking about movies and TV. Here's the deal. I've been watching The Walking Dead. Well, yeah, I'm still on it. I'm look, man, I'm a masochist. I like the pain of watching horrible television sometimes. But I don't know who started running it. Whoever the showrunner is now, I think it's I know her last name is Kang. But she went back to the old style of anybody can go. Anybody can go. At any point in this situation, at any point, anybody can go. And we've seen it in the last part of last season. At that, Tara started becoming. Oh, sorry, my bad. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. In 3, 2, 1. If you haven't watched Walking Dead, I'm sorry. Here we go. But Tara started becoming the leader of the Hilltop. After Maggie suddenly disappeared, that we still don't know what the hell happened with her. But Lauren Cohen will be back for next season of The Walking Dead. So Tara looked like she was about to start becoming the leader of the Hilltop, and then boom, her head's on a pike. Now there has been a theory that I saw. I forgot where I saw it. Saw it on Facebook in the Glancing Globe. I've seen it. It's probably like a Screen Rant type deal because Screen Rant always gives me some good fucking information. But Sadiq, the doctor, there's a reason why he's having practically PTSD from this situation. As everybody knows, he was one of the captured ones, and he was the only one to survive everything. There's a theory out is that Alpha made him cut off everybody's head and put it on the pike. And that's why he's having all those flashbacks and like kind of like freaking the hell out right now, is because he's possibly he's possibly the one that, actually had to do the deed of not killing them, because I think that them fighting back got them killed, but him having to cut off everyone's head and put them on a pike, or maybe she might cut off their heads and he had to put them on the pike anyway. That's probably what happened. And if that's the case, this is the most diabolical villain to ever go on Walking Dead. And this is worse than what Negan did. He killed. Sorry, spoiler alert again, just in case you haven't watched The Walking Dead. Just in case you haven't watched the past 5 years of The Walking Dead. That's on you. Okay, Negan, I think it's worse than what Negan did, because Negan bashed the brains of Glenn and Abraham. He did it himself, and we saw that on camera, and it seemed like he was very unforgiving after they were literally already dead. I don't understand why he needed to do 10 extra swings. I don't ask questions. That's just what he does. Negan was a diabolical character. It still is a diabolical character, by the way. Second, she's worse. This will make her worse than the governor who cut off Herschel's head in front of his daughter. Oh, no, I'm sorry. In front of both his daughters. Two of his daughters. Right? Yeah, just his daughters. Yeah, that's right. That's all he had was girls. Cut off his head in front of them and literally laughed after he did it. Like, this will be the most diabolical thing someone could have ever done. It was still diabolical because their heads were still fucking alive when she cut off the heads and put them on the fucking pikes. Yes, that's what happened. Yes, you're welcome. You're welcome for that imagery. You're welcome. I'm sorry. That's the imagery that I'm going to give you. But that's what she did. That, first of all, that made her top. Well, it's only been like really 3 really big bads. Like, the Terminus people weren't really jack. Like, that was like 2 episodes. That was really the biggest waste of time that Walking Dead ever had, was the Terminus shit. That was just a waste of fucking time. Yes, they were cannibals. We had a feeling they were cannibals. And she was, it was just and I'm liking that they're doing a storyline where it's Carol. It's going to be Carol versus Alpha, pretty much. And I like the fact that they're making Carol a central figure in this, because we all know when Carol puts her mind to it, Carol make her own decisions anyway. The group doesn't really matter to Carol. She's going to make her decisions anyway. Think about this. She burned up 2 bodies because they were sick. She was like, fuck that. She said, I'd rather save everyone else inside of the jail cell than leave these people that are sick. Than, save all these people that's in this that are sick and without the medicine to help these people. Yeah, that's what Carol did. Carol killed quite a few people. Look, I know this is messed up. This sounds crazy. You know what? I'm just gonna say this. Look at the flowers. That's what she did. She's the one that did that. She made the decision. Like, this little girl is losing her shit. She just killed her own sister because she thought that she was gonna die because of zombies. Clearly, this little girl is gonna kill us while we're sleeping. I gotta be proactive. That's what Carol did. So, to tell you the truth, Carol might mess around and kill Alpha's daughter. That's my prediction. I think she's going to kill Alpha's daughter for killing her son. Well, her son. Yeah, that's what I think is going to happen. Michonne, I wonder if they're going to kill off Michonne because she's supposed to leave the show after this season, and she's also in Black Panther. So I wonder what they're going to do with that part of the story. Lauren Cohen, how is Maggie going to come back? What's the story behind it? They still haven't told the story behind it. That's the only thing that I don't like right so far from The Walking Dead. There has been no fucking mention of what the hell Maggie actually did to be practically exiled from Hilltop. There's no information about that. We still got the Walking Dead movie supposed to be coming out. We still got the new one, the new Walking Dead that's supposed to come out, which not the new series of the new spinoff. Yes, there we go. That's the word that I'm looking for that I could not find. The new spinoff of it's supposed to be coming out really soon too. So what is going to happen with that? I wonder what they're going to do about the whole Rick and Maggie situation. Like, how are you going to bring them back into the fold? I guess we got to find out. I guess we're going to find out very soon. Actually, we got to find out really soon, to tell you the truth. So there's another thing. Disney streaming app is supposed to be coming out next month. We got another trailer of The Mandalorian. I refuse to watch another trailer of Mandalorian. I just want to be surprised because I think this show looks actually really good. It's a space western, really. It's a space western with Boba Fett, who we really didn't have enough time on screen to see, or in the original Star Wars trilogy. You know, he was the bounty hunter, one of the greatest bounty hunter of all time, and now we're going to see his story. I'm very excited to see this. I'm not excited about too much Star Wars shit in these days. I'm really going to watch the Picard series. I cannot wait to watch the Captain Picard Star Trek series because it looks like it's going to be fantastic. The only thing I'm not a fan of, and this really pisses me off, and I'm really not a fan of this. Has it came out yet? No, it hasn't came out yet. Hold on. I'm trying to remember the premiere date of this bad boy. Oh, so it's gonna be 2020 when this comes out. The only thing I don't like about this is that it's on the CBS All Access bullshit. Look, listen. Why do I need to pay to watch a CBS show? Why is CBS making us pay to watch them? That's never happened before. CBS is supposed to be like the regular TV that we used to watch. That was like one of the 3 channels back in like the 60s and the 50s. Sorry, if you've been born, you were in the 60s and it was not the case, my bad. But it was like 3 channels, and CBS was one of them. And I think NBC and not ABC, but ABC. Yeah, ABC. That was one of the 3 channels that was on the television. Why are you trying to make us pay for CBS Go or CBS All Access? That is stupid. I didn't know Twilight Zone was on that. I was trying to watch Twilight Zone for the longest time on demand. Couldn't find it. Wonder why? Because it's on CBS All Access. Yo, y'all trying to make us pay for everything, huh? What? No. Fuck that. I'm not. What? CBS All. I would rather pay for another gym membership than pay for a CBS streaming app to watch Star Trek. No, you can kiss my ass. That's how that's gonna work. You know what I'm saying? But let me tell you something. CBS had like maybe a couple good shows here and there. They got the sitcoms, they got all this cool stuff that goes on in it. I truly think that streaming service, I don't even know how it's still alive, how it's still working. Is somebody really paying for it? Who's paying for this? Like, you paid for it to just watch Twilight Zone and fucking reruns of old TV shows? You can do that on different things on Turner Classic if that's what you're looking for. It's just, why would I pay for that? And watch a Picard series? Nobody watches TV anymore. Right? Yeah, let's be real. Who watches TV anymore? Except for streaming apps, except for Netflix. Who watches TV anymore? Let's be real. Can we be real with each other? Like, I would never pay for CBS. I would never pay for that. That's ridiculous. That's first. Secondly, yes, I would pay for Disney Plus because Disney likes to vault all their movies. So we gotta go and now that they're going to be all on unvaulted. What's the word that I can use? I don't care. When they open damn thing up for all the 90s and the 70s and 60s cartoons that we haven't watched in so long. Like, I keep saying Gargoyles, but let me tell y'all something. Gargoyles was a fantastic show. So I'm going to continue to talk about Gargoyles, damn it. I love that show. Secondly, you can watch the old 90s Lion King, the good one. And then we got Aladdin. I haven't seen the Aladdin live action. I refuse now. I kind of refuse after that Lion King shit that came out. Oh my gosh, I'm still angry about that, man. How do you cast a kid to play Simba that can't sing? What the fuck were you thinking? Okay, sorry. That's let me not go on that tangent. That's on me. My fault. My bad. My bad. My bad. But I'm very excited for Disney Plus. I'm very excited actually for HBO Max. Speaking of HBO, has anybody seen Watchmen? Woo! Let's talk about it. Watchmen is the first episode, the premiere episode was fantastic. It was great. If you haven't read the comic books, though, you don't understand what happened. You don't understand the whole situation that's happening right now. And you got just, I'm going to talk about the TV show. I'm not going to talk about the comic book shit, but I'm going to talk about the TV show. Yo, Regina King is a monster. She is a fantastic actress. Oh my goodness. Almost, oh yeah, almost slipped up right there. I'm a God-fearing man. But yo, the brutality in this show, the storyline, the continuation from the comic books, it seems like what they're going through right now is, I think what they're getting ready, what they're gearing up for is a lot. This is pretty much a live action of the Doomsday Clock comic books. And if that's the case, only go through the first two books because the last three fucking sucked. But but the whole squids raining down, the old man hanging up the police chief in a noose on oh snap, oh my bad, spoilers, spoiler alert, my fault, spoiler alert. If you do plan to watch Watchmen, shit, I just fucking spoiled that shit. All right, I'm gonna make sure to put spoiler on the description. Thank goodness nobody really watches this live. Goodness gracious, my bad. That's on me. Woo! I got a little bit too excited about this, but spoiler alert. In 3, 2, 1. Okay, so Watchmen. To see that old man ask her the question when they first walked in. No. First of all, before I even touch that subject, to see the scene of the Tulsa massacre, aka Black Wall Street burning, sent chills up my spine because I've heard of this. You know what I mean? You read it in a book, but nobody knows about this massacre. Like, this is not something that's completely talked about. Now, just in case you don't know, Tulsa back in 1921 had a little town. Well, had like a little, actually, it was just a fucking street. A street of nothing but black-owned businesses that was thriving at one point, was literally a boom town. It made Tulsa into a boom town. But one day, some racist bastards decided to burn the place down. They decided to massacre the black people that were living in the town, also burn down the town, literally effectively ending the burning, effectively ending the Black Wall Street. That's literally the nickname of it, was the Black Wall Street. That's what happened. And to see that scene be played out on TV not only just sent chills up my spine, but just made me it really reinvigorated that thought process of, this shit can actually happen. This was a real event that happened. This shit can actually happen. Back in 1921, this thing can happen. And it's sad to watch it happen. And it's crazy that a comic book show is the one that depicted it. Now, with Watchmen, they showed that was actually just supposed to be a precursor of, like, everybody is supposed to be connected. Well, the show is based out of Tulsa, Oklahoma. But they have also, hold on, I want to make sure I get everything together real quick. But it also, Watchmen, what a fucking idiot. Oh my goodness, man. I'm not proud of myself. Okay, sorry. So, right now, what we know so far about the Watchmen is that they really have been a staple in American history, right? They were a staple in American history because they have their own TV show. How the hell does it have a 6.8 out of 10 on fucking IMBD? You know what, IMBD? Eat a dick. Okay? Eat a dick. Thank you. All right, so I'm trying to just get my mind together. So, Don Johnson, we thought was supposed to be the big character on here, but you'll find out very soon that he is not. Secondly, Regina King's Angela Abar is she's playing it masterfully so far. Really, the first episode was just for that shock value, was to hit us with something, and for damn, I don't want to like spoil it, but for a certain big character to be strung up on a tree and killed it was crazy. It's a crazy scene to see. It was crazy. Apparently there are Redfords. Apparently if you don't know the Watchmen lore, Robert Redford becomes the president. Robert Redford at one point becomes the president of the United States, and there is a racist faction that is targeting police that actually took out one knight called the White Knight to target the police of in Tulsa. And now if you ever see the previews, that's the reason why the police have to wear masks on their face, so they don't get identified by the racist group. Completely forgot what their names are because I'm everything's slipping my mind right now. But sorry, I'm getting my thoughts together real quick. So when you're watching this show and you don't know the comics, because they just jump right in this motherfucker. They just jump right into everything. So a lot of things won't make sense to you unless you go back and read like different synopses and stuff like that. Like, the squid raining down, that's because the Watchmen had to stop a giant squid monster from destroying Earth. Yes, it's a comic book show. Just remember this shit. Also, Dr. Manhattan also leaves Earth to go to Mars to start terraforming. Mars. He wants to make his own planet, pretty much. And he's starting to build pretty much his own planet on Mars. What I like so far. Oh, that is Lou Gossett Jr. So what I like so far is how they're building the storyline now. Now, the second episode wasn't as great as the first episode, but the second episode is now building our characters. It's building Angela Abar. It's building Lou Gossett's character, who is admitting to killing the person. Will Reeves. That's his name, is Will Reeves. Also, the question that he asks her before she walks into her little restaurant: you think I can lift 200 pounds? Like, and then when you see what happens, it's like, oh, that's why you asked that question. So it would start to make sense. I don't want to get too far into it, but I just want to make sure it's understood that Watchmen is a really good show so far. It's 2 episodes, so it's not like I don't want to beat the drum and be like, oh, it's the greatest show of all time. No, it's not. Look, but I think it's one of the best premieres of a show that I've seen in a very, very long time. A very long time. And I'm very excited to see what more we got. 7th Cavalry. That's the name of the racist group. They're named the 7th Cavalry. That's the name. Oh my goodness, is right there, right in front of my face. So that's the name. It's the 7th Cavalry. You're welcome. Yes. So, and then also Jeremy Irons' character. Hold on, what's his name on here? He's a weird. This is the weirdest I've ever seen Jeremy Irons on the show, by the way. Like, I've never seen him this weird on the show. First of all, I don't want to see Jeremy Irons naked. I don't need that. I don't need that in my life. I don't need that at all, especially when he's eating food and talking to people and you can hear him chewing. That pisses me off, but it is what it is. He's supposed to be the one. I think he's the one. They haven't really established who he was yet, right? So they haven't really established who he is on this show, but it seems like he's the one that wrote the story about the Watchmen and what they fought, who they beaten, all their trials and tribulations, because there is a TV show that continues to run off. I mean, it pretty much runs off the movie. If you haven't seen the Watchmen movie, also, it's pretty much the TV show that keeps popping up on this show is the Watchmen movie. So if you get a chance, also watch the Watchmen movie. It was fantastic too, by the way. Zack Snyder did a fantastic job. I'm thinking of the comic book writer, my bad. So the Zack Snyder did a fantastic job with the Watchmen. If you don't understand it, it's because it's a comic book. So yeah, I thought it was fantastic myself. I think they did a great job with it. I will continue to watch this because DC television, it's Watchmen's DC. Yeah. So DC television just continues to thrive. That's literally what's going on. So also, a couple of other things, a couple quick little hitters real quick. What the fuck is wrong with me? Okay, so Matrix 4 has now cast is it Jennifer Henwick from Iron Fist, and also I'm gonna say his name wrong, but it is what it Yahya Abdul Mateen II, who is he was Black Manta on he was Black Manta on Aquaman. Fuck, man, what is going on with me right now? I need to start getting some more sleep. That's what it is. I also need to probably get some Alpha Brain, some shit. I don't know. We're gonna figure it out. But yes, he was on there, and he's been casted in the new Matrix movie that's coming out. I don't know if they're going to go back in time. Is he going to be like a young Morpheus? Is Henwick is going to be is she going to be Keanu Reeves and Trinity? Hold on, Neo's and Trinity's daughter? Is that what's about to happen? Jessica Henwick. Yeah, I must have said Jennifer. My fault. But she's supposed to be in a lead role. So is she going to be taking over for Neo? And Neo is supposed to be her Morpheus? I don't know. Is she supposed to be the one? Is she the one now? Just more. I don't know. It's and Jada Pinkett is supposed to be coming back too as Niobe. So, and we haven't heard anything from Lawrence Fishburne yet either. And is he going to be part of this? Will he come back as Morpheus? I don't. It's a weird situation. We're gonna figure it out soon. I can't wait to hear like the synopsis behind this movie because I love the Matrix. I'm a huge fan of the Matrix, so I will continue. I will support practically anything that comes out from this movie. So let's get it. You know what I'm saying? Let's do this thing. Also, Crisis on Infinite Earths. This is the crossover event for the CW shows. You know, it's gonna be Batwoman, Flash, Arrow. It's supposed to be Arrow's final episode, or really final appearance. Also Supergirl. I haven't heard anything about Legends. I think Legends is supposed to be part of it. This is the one where I'm saying that, you know, Tom Welland's supposed to come back. We also got the bad news that possibly, you know, Michael Rosenbaum isn't coming back as Lex Luthor, which fucking sucks. Yeah, this thing keeps getting bigger and bigger casting wise. This seems like this is like one of those. Well, I heard the perfect description of this is that it seems like they're trying to capture the magic that Avengers captured and have just a huge ass cast for this Crisis on Infinite Earths. And if that's the case, this is going to be fucking amazing. This could be either this is going to be amazing or it's going to be ass. You only got two choices in this situation. There is no middle ground because you can royally fuck this up. That's what can happen right now. But if you do it right, you might can capture that magic. You might can capture the magic. I'm not saying you can, or you will, but you might capture the magic of what the Avengers did. And Also, I've also heard that Tom Ellis, who is Lucifer, has been seen on set. And also, they have said that the Titans from the TV show, Robin, Hawk, Dove, everybody has been casted in this Crisis on Infinite Earths. This is how big this shit is. How are you going to put a rated R show on a PG, like really edge? That's just cutting the edge of PG-13 show. This is going to be amazingly good or bad. Like, this is, they only got these two fucking choices. That's all I'm telling you. There's only two fucking choices this can go, and this can, it's got a chance. It's got a chance of being really good though. Also, just in case, I don't know what's going on in Titans. I think they're doing too many character backgrounds and doing too many flashbacks for my taste. I wish they start going forward with the storyline that they should be going with, because I want to understand. I understand now why Deathstroke is after Robin. You could have did that in literally half an episode. Second of all, I don't need everybody's fucking character shit. You can do that shit during like the show. You can, oh, whoa, here's a flashback. Like, why is a whole fucking episode being flashbacks? And then like the last 5 minutes is like, oh, this is why, what's going on? This is why everybody left. This is why everybody's back. This is why we're doing this. This is why we're doing that. I don't need that. I don't need that. Let's go forward in the storyline. Let's, you only got 13 episodes and you're doing like all the episodes so far except for the first one, which the first one was a complete waste of my fucking time. I'm so angry about that, but it makes sense why Raven got her little jewel on her head now. Still, I'm very upset about that. Secondly, you haven't really talked about Beast Boy and why Beast Boy can only turn into a fucking tiger, why Raven can't control her damn powers, why she, and also Starfire. We figured out a little, you know what they did right? They did Starfire shit right, because they haven't gone back in time to Starfire's thing, and figure out, oh, well, she's actually the queen of blah, blah, blah. No, we know she's the queen. We know they're trying to send her back to, do her, not queen, but I think she's a princess. She's royalty. We know she's royalty. We understand that part. Donna, we haven't really seen Donna's backstory yet. No, we haven't seen Donna's backstory yet, which is fine. But if you did it the same way you did Starfire's, where we got maybe 10 minutes, we figure out her storyline, we've got her background now. Now we can continue to move forward of why she's doing what she's doing. Also, why haven't where are we at with this? This isn't even, I feel like Cyborg should be like jumping into this at some point, because it doesn't make sense to not have Cyborg in Titans and not have, like, he was one of the original Team fucking Titans. Why is he not on here? Is he not? I just, will Robin become Nightwing? This feels like Young Justice. And if this is the case, why didn't you just call it Young fucking live action like Young Justice? I said this last week. I feel like I said this before. I'm being repetitive now. My fault. But I feel like that's what you should have just did, because it's too much character shit. I just rather get to a storyline and let's go. I love the show. So, I mean, I love the first season. The second season it fell off. It's falling off. What's going on? So I'm giving, we got 7 more episodes. We'll see what happens. Maybe we'll get a little bit more, and maybe a little bit more. It just feels like it's not as much action as it was last season, and I don't know. I'm just not a fan of it so far. So we'll see. I'm going to continue to watch it because I have DC Universe app, so I'm definitely going to continue to watch the shit. So I hope you guys enjoyed the Cruising Podcast for today. This episode today. This is the movies and TV on Mondays. I will be back on Wednesday for anime and video games. I'm definitely going to be talking about Modern Warfare. I'm going to be talking about the newest My Hero Academia. Also Dr. Stone, catching up on that bad boy, and Fire Force and Demon Slayer. I know I keep, Modern Warfare came out on Wednesday, and that had to be talked about. It's probably going to be talked about again on next Wednesday, and that's pretty much the last thing I'm talking about for Modern Warfare. I promise. It's the last thing I'm talking about for it. And also Death Stranding comes out next month too. So that actually looks kind of weird and I like it. So with that, I want to thank you guys so much for listening to the Cruising Podcast. Once again, where you can find the Cruising Podcast is on Apple Podcasts, on YouTube, on Twitch. Also, you can find the Cruising Podcast on SoundCloud, Mixcloud, and Stitcher. I'm going to take some weekend out just to put all my episodes on Stitcher. And then, oh yeah, I'm on Spotify too, but Spotify's acting weird about my stuff, so I got to figure that one out. But you can find that. You can find it also on this thing called Podcoin, where you can actually make a little bit of money listening to podcasts. You're welcome. You're welcome. Free plug, baby. Free plug. Give me that moolah. Also, where you can find me, Andrew Cruz, the host. You can find me on Instagram, which is at Cruising Podcast, where I'll be posting updates about the donation and what if I can come up with anything to help with the efforts. And then also you can find me on Twitter, which is Nicetown Finest. Yeah, it's Nicetown Finest. Goodness gracious. Yeah, you can find me on there. And then also you can, like I said, Twitch and YouTube at Cruising Podcast on YouTube, and also at Nicetown_Finest 27 on Twitch. Don't ask me why I made it when I was 27, I guess. So with that, thank you guys so much for listening. Don't do anything I wouldn't do, and I'll catch you guys on Wednesday for anime and video games. Deuces.